Sure. Legos are big right now, thanks to Reckless Ben and stuff. Here's an episode that has nothing to do with that. This is back from January 1st, 2026. And this one is a pretty fun one. We got to talk about a whole bunch of stuff. We got to talk about Legos a little bit. We talked about the Spiderwick Chronicles, why Christians write better fantasy. We talked about Beauty and the Beast, a Goofy movie. I played a version of a song that I've been working on. And yeah, we basically have just a whole bunch of crazy cool stuff like usual. Like I said, hopefully theme songs and whatnot will be coming again soon, but just let me know what you guys are thinking, and I'm gonna keep publishing. Here's the next episode.
It's
Oh, what we got here? He posted something.
And once again, I don't know. Oh, hey.
It's James. Yes.
I wasn't sure if you guys had seen pictures yet.
I had. You sent some to Casey and to someone. Like, I don't remember if it was to me directly or something like that, but yeah.
This is the first time seeing him.
Yep. William St. James.
He's awfully bald, isn't he?
I mean, he's not as bald as we were expecting.
Yeah.
Or at least as I was expecting. Like, we saw the hair in the ultrasounds and stuff. But on my side of the family, we never have any hair whenever we're born.
Mm-hmm.
So. Yep.
Yeah.
So
anyway,
yeah, go ahead.
Good. Let's say what you're going to say.
Well, I was just going to say, on my end of things, I've been getting back into getting content out more regularly. I've been doing more audio stuff for myself and the YouTube channel and figuring out how that all works. I won't go into it right now, but it's a version of what I used to do at Poetry Bricks. I told you a little bit about it, Alex.
Yeah.
And it's going well, and I feel accomplished getting it out. And so that's really good. Outside of that, yeah, started a bi-weekly working men's Bible study on Monday nights, so that's happening now.
Cool.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's still majority much older, but it's got a few young fathers in it, so that's good.
Good.
The what else is going on with us? Almost got everything together to where we can do taxes. That's gonna the last thing's gonna come in end of January. Once we get that filed, we're on our way to getting our second car, which we really need. Because the one we have is a beater and all that stuff, and that's really big. But other than that, like getting ready for a conference next week that I'm not going to in person. I'm working remotely for Yonder Child, and so I've had a lot
conference?
of work. Founders. I'm working Founders remotely.
Okay.
So,
Oh, nice.
yeah, doing
that
clips
again.
and stuff. Yep. So, nice. But yeah, that's kind of what's been going on with me. I did get a working version of the prophecy, the song version that I can share with you. It's still very minimalist because Suno is still having a problem understanding completely different sections of the song the way I'm doing it.
Yeah.
And so but it works, and it's the proper melodies all the way through. It's very minimal, but it is the proper melodies all the way through and does flow. So better than nothing. I'll send it to you at some point, but
cool.
Yeah. So things have been busy but good. I'm getting a lot of stuff done and trying to not. It's kind of funny. Like, stuff that's been going on with you, Ian, stuff that's been going on with Brendan, especially, like, and Abigail Falanga. People have been having a crazy time. Things have generally been really good for us, and I am trying to not speak as much to everybody other than these kind of nights, because I feel like anything I say in text in those situations when you guys are really down can get sour really quick, you know? And so I'm doing a lot more praying for you guys than speaking to you directly, just because I feel like I think I'm better in person comforting folk. But for some reason in text, I just come off as a pompous jerk or something. I don't know.
I wouldn't say that. I would say that when you're trying to comfort people, it comes off as like less than comforting. And
just less than comforting. Okay.
When you try to comfort me, I find it perfectly comforting, but I'm not a normal person.
That's fair.
What I find comforting is like that, not what other people find comforting. Like, okay, besides the Lord of the Rings, the last movie I cried at was Henry V.
Okay,
that's valid.
You say that's valid, but it seems really weird to me. And it's not like the parts where you'd expect a man to cry, but it's the pre-battle speech on St. Crispin's Day.
It's the St. Crispin's Day speech. Of course, that's where you cry. Where else would you cry in Henry V?
I don't know.
Yes.
Obviously. So anyway, I'm not a normal person. So when you try to comfort me, I take it because, oh, he's trying to comfort me. I should be comforted. And you're trying to comfort somebody else. It almost sounds like you're have you ever seen that commercial? I think it's for Geico, if I'm remembering correctly, where Arlie Ermy is playing a psychiatrist.
Geico commercial when someone's playing a psychiatrist. Sounds familiar. I'm not sure.
The drill sergeant psychiatrist. You know what makes me sad? You do.
I don't remember this one, but
oh man, that's a good one. But anyway, you come across like a drill instructor to other people, but you know, since my dad was
I'm trying to come off as Reepicheep, but you know,
yes, that's why.
Mm-hmm. Reepicheep can be a drill instructor. I'm aware. But if I was choosing to do something other than Reepicheep, I feel like it would be completely, most of the time, would be completely, what's the term? Hello, who we got here?
Brick MOCs Daily.
Brick MOCs Daily. Are you new?
Hey, Abe.
Abe, okay, you know this guy. What's up?
Yep.
I don't know. I saw people in voice. I thought I'd hop on.
Yep, we are recording.
Pictures of James are in the chat if you would like to see him.
I did. I saw this.
This is my friend Abe. He is a really good friend. Met him through teen night. Super into Legos and ridiculously talented at designing and building Lego creations. Like,
very cool.
He's incredible.
Very cool. Good to have you here.
You might remember me. I asked you to rickroll everyone at Alex's wedding.
I believe I remember this. Yes, vaguely.
Yeah.
So it's good to see you again, hear from you again. Just so you know, we are recording. This is just stuff that I use for podcasts and whatnot. Nothing really crazy. So just so you're aware. But yeah. So where were we? Reepicheep. I feel like if I'm not being Reepicheep, there are times where Reepicheep even has a bit calmer instinct at various points in the book. It's not his go-to, but there are times even when he's like trying to help somebody or comfort somebody or various things. They're just very, very, very small. Most of the time he's like, all right, come on, go, adventure, you know? And I feel like
don't not do that. Do Reepicheep.
Right.
I'm not telling you not to do that.
That's my job in the brood. Right. That's my job in the brood. Everyone else can do the other stuff. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you appreciate it.
I mean, you're Reepicheep, and then I come in with, okay, who do I need to stab?
Right.
You know,
I feel like Reepicheep also would say, "Who do I need to stab?" Though.
Yes, it's true.
I mean, it doesn't take it. He doesn't need that much of an excuse to draw the sword and start stabbing. That's
exactly
my voice for him is a slightly more shrill Sergeant Ollie kind of thing that I do for the kids when I read to them.
Nice.
And so it's like, who has besmirched thine honor? You know, that sort of a thing. So
yes.
And it's a lot of fun. I love Reepicheep. He's just such an amazing character.
So let me ask you something. I'm going to call you Brickman.
Yes, sir.
I'm just going to refer to him. Are you an android?
Not yet.
Good answer.
Okay, we can keep that one.
Oh boy. Yep. Oh man. Oh, there's the baby.
We have a rule. Oh, hey, the baby.
What's up, James? Your first time on the Broodcast Poets at War thing. What's
Probably
up?
not gonna be last.
Not Broodcast, Poets at War. Oh man, what's up, dude?
You got big eyes.
You don't know it yet, but you have a female best friend coming in a couple months. So
I got it. Hold on, keep the baby. I gotta show my mom.
You got it.
He's so cute. There's a big yawn. Casey, you want to see the baby? He's on the camera. I don't know if she's here at the moment. I think she is. She could be asleep.
And good night.
Oh, I think I hear her moving.
Baby James.
Yes, you can see the baby real quick. Hazel wants to see the baby.
He's so cute.
Yes, I just called to you about it. Come here. All right, move so Mama can see. Go to bed. Go to bed, guys. There's a baby. There he is. Oh, he's starting to cry.
He's starting to cry.
We'll hand him back to Mama.
Dare you.
Casey said, "Cranky face is my favorite," as she starts to cry.
Aw.
Mama just killed a man.
Yep. Look, yet another person who says, "Who do I need to stab?"
Yes.
Debbie.
She's one of my favorite. She's one of my favorite people. I actually like her better than I like Alex. So
that's totally valid.
I'm joking. I like her
more than I like me too. I can't blame you.
I dropped a link in the chat that's to
Ian said that he liked
project.
you more than he likes me, or that he likes you more than he likes me, and I'm like, I can't blame you.
But yeah, I dropped a link to the website terminal thing that I had been messing with in for website stuff. I put that in the chat if you want to see it. If you go in there, you can type the word glitch and you'll see it change to a different playlist. And if you type gibberish, it'll go to another thing.
Ooh.
So basically that's how it works, and you can create channels that are just playlists. They're YouTube playlists embedded.
Whenever I type glitch, it just says this video is unavailable.
Yeah, it's unavailable for various reasons, I believe. But yeah, you see how it works. So if you type gibberish, what happens?
Like the word gibberish or just gibberish?
Either. Just anything. Anything that's not the word glitch or the word intro, I believe.
Teen Girl Squad.
Yeah, okay, so it's working. It's working.
Yeah.
Oh dear Crom, he's a child.
Girl Squad.
Yes. I mean, Alex,
you're
how
not
old
that
are you
much
now?
younger than I am, right, Abe? You're 21?
Yeah.
You look like you're 12, man.
Yeah, I get that. I get that a lot. Yeah, no. I had a question for Debbie. I don't know. Does she have this?
Do you have Leaf's Caravan? She might. That might be one that she has and haven't built yet.
Okay.
I will have to
I
check
got
at
it
our house.
from Lug Support, but so that means that I can't sell it or anything. But if she wants it, she can totally have it.
Okay, sure. I mean, she would love that. Thank you.
Sounds good. It just can't be sold or traded or anything.
Yeah.
Strict rules.
Peter has been playing with Legos a lot lately. His two big things that he's been doing lately are Legos, because we basically inherited. My mom found a whole bunch of my Legos from growing up that they still had, so those all went to them for Christmas. And the other was Super Mario 64. He plays it constantly. And we have a ROM hack of that lets them do 2-player with Mario and Luigi, simultaneous co-op. And Hazel and Peter play that a lot together too. So
that's awesome.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. I basically grew up with Legos. Legos actually saved my life last month.
Oh yeah.
Okay, they didn't actually save my life, but okay. So one of the many hats that I wear is snowblower. I blow snow in the wintertime because I live in a place where it snows several feet a year.
Right.
And anyway, so my friend texted me and said, I'm going to be out of town for a couple of weeks. Can you come and do my driveway and my sidewalk? So I said, sure, I'll come over and do that. Now, he has his own snowblower. Actually, it belongs to his landlady. So I came over, I met the landlady, we introduced ourselves. Yada yada. He did the maintenance on the snowblower, and it was fine. There's nothing wrong with it. And then Christmas Eve, I started up the snowblower, started up just fine. It would not move. Snowblowers are self-propelled. I'm telling you this because I'm assuming that you all don't live in a place where you have snowblowers. They're self-propelled. It's a big,
I don't think I've ever seen one.
Snowblower. Holy crap.
Like
I
in
just-
person, I don't think I've ever seen one.
That's
I've
crazy
seen
to
I
me.
have,
Never had a use
I
for
have,
one.
but I've never seen one working in person because they've been just sit on the side of the road DOT for Atlanta because we've had a few years where it shuts down the entire everything and the politicians in their infinite wisdom decided that we needed them just in case. So, you know.
Yeah. So anyway, how snowblowers work is they're self-propelled, and then they have on the front of them an auger, which actually picks up the snow and blows it out the chute.
Mm-hmm.
So if the snowblower, if the motor ain't moving the snowblower, then the snowblower ain't moving because it's a pretty big, heavy machine.
Yes.
And so it was not moving. The engine was working, the engine was running, the auger was running, but the wheels were not turning. So I texted my friend and said, "Hey, what's going on here?" Because it was working when you left. And he said, "You're right, it was working when I left. I'm not sure what's going on." "Oh, it's the belt. The belt probably came off." So he told me to flip it over, look underneath. Well, I flipped it over. I took off the bottom plate. I looked inside, and I said to myself, "I have no idea what I'm looking at." Because I've worked with snowblowers all my adult life, but I never really had to fix them, which is going to change soon, hopefully. So what happened was I looked up in there, and I wasn't sure what I was looking at. So I kept looking at it, and then I thought, wait, this is exactly like one of those Lego machines that I built when I was a kid. And the more I looked at it, the more the parts made sense. I said, "Oh, well, this is how this works." Okay. So I flipped it back up. I took off the top cover. There's a cover that basically covers all the working parts inside. It's made out of plastic, you know.
Yeah.
I took it off, and sure enough, the belt had come off of the pulley that is actually connected to the drive shaft on the engine. Now what do? So I got to put it back on. Well, I put it back on. It took me about 45 minutes of just taking stuff off and stretching the belt back over the pulley so that the thing would actually work. Put it all back together, said a prayer, and then worked. And then it did it again. It came off the drive pulley again like 5 days later. So I called my friend Lyle. Lyle came over. He actually builds and fixes snowblowers for a living. Lyle came over, looked at it. We replaced the belt, and as far as I know, it's working fine now. But yeah, Legos saved my bacon.
Yep.
Very
Yes,
cool.
indeed. Did everyone see the Peter quote from earlier about Charlie Brown
did not.
Christmas?
Oh yeah.
Yes. Yep. Yeah.
Did you see that one, Abe?
Yeah.
I think so. Let me
In the
see.
castle, I think you would have seen it probably in the quotation board. If you're in the castle, I think you are.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, Peter was.
If the
Peter's
intruders
four.
break in, just play the Charlie Brown Christmas special and they'll give the house back.
Yes, basically.
That's fair.
Peter is amazing. He is so funny. Today he decided that he wanted to do full height stand on my hands, like, you know, all the way above my head kind of thing. Stand on my hands. We went out to work on it, and we did had limited time, so we couldn't go really very far, but he'd get halfway stood up, and then he'd be like, I don't think I can do this. And I'm like, okay, fine, let's go over to this tree. And we went over to the tree, and he stood against the tree. And when I put him all the way up, and he was like, whoa, this is really high. And then he grabbed onto the tree and like wouldn't let go, so I had to like slide him down the tree, and it was peeling off the bark.
Yep.
It's pretty funny.
Oh, That kid is strong. My gosh.
Peter?
Yeah.
He is. But also our bark comes off a lot easier on the pine trees.
Oh, okay. It's a pine tree. That makes more sense.
It's loose pine bark. Yeah, no.
For some reason, I was thinking maple. Why would you have maple trees in the South?
We do have maple trees in the South. They're just not as common. You do have maple trees? Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
We've got maple trees down here.
Yeah.
For some reason, I didn't think they lived south of like West Virginia.
They don't do as well and they don't grow as big. But they do.
Yeah.
They do exist. Augusta is a weird spot where we actually have quite the biome when it comes to trees. We have palmettos because we're right across the river from South Carolina. We have some actual palm trees can survive our winters. Our winters aren't as bad as Atlanta, but they're 10 degrees difference, which makes a difference. But but we mostly pine, lot of soft pine, a decent amount of hardwood pine too, and oak, and what's the other one that we have a lot of? We have a lot of white oak. A lot of white oak. The loblolly pine, I believe, is the one that we have the most of. It's just everywhere. So they get really tall down here. So yeah. It's very thick coverage in Georgia, very, very thick forested coverage until you get to around Macon, which is center of the state. And then it's mostly swamps and plains in the south part of the state. But the north part of the state is all, like I said, it's all mountains and trees and creeks and forest land. And then Augusta is kind of the armpit of everything because it's just you've got it's most of the literally I can go 10 miles west and it's red clay, but we're sand, but we're still 3 hours from the coast in any direction. So it's it's literally everything. It's like sand and red clay and some mountainous rock, along with not mountainous but hill rock, and then just everything in between. It's very confused and weird. So being on the continental shelf as well as the basically just below the Piedmont Plateau, which is the area that it swoops up below the foothills. That's where Atlanta is, on the Piedmont Plateau, and it goes through Charlotte and back up the coast. So yeah. So yeah, it's interesting. Alex loves when I talk about Georgia geography, and I'm not even joking. He finds it endlessly fascinating.
Yeah, absolutely. I find all geography fascinating.
I'm sorry, I just glazed over.
It's okay. I started sounding like Tolkien there. And then there was this tree.
Well, you see, you lost me when you stopped talking about the trees.
There you go, yeah. Oh, boy.
The dirt is not as fascinating as the trees.
I love trees.
That's fair.
Oklahoma dirt's pretty fascinating.
Oklahoma dirt is very fascinating.
It's very shallow.
I took a class in soil science, so
our dirt is has one of the highest clay contents in the United States on average, and is also incredibly acidic and incredibly iron rich. Hence, red dirt.
Yep.
Huh. So it's just literally red dirt. Oh, interesting.
Yeah. The entire state is just red dirt.
If you get into it was raining really hard at school once, and I had to walk through some mud puddles in white shoes. Never the same again. They'll just stay.
Yeah. Yep. Unless you have put legitimate effort into like building compost and increasing organic matter in the dirt, like all of our dirt is just this really bright orange.
Mhm.
Yep.
Like Mars. Okay. That's interesting.
Yes. Yeah.
So, see, Georgia's is the same, but ours is much more like actual clay. Like you could actually scoop a chunk out of it and mold it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
no. Ours is iron rich sandstone.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep.
Iron rich sandstone and clay.
Oh man. Hazel's been on me to work on Guardians of Atlanta too.
Heck yeah.
The second season. She's been on top of me lately asking about it.
Yeah.
They also finally met Puddleglum. We just read the Puddleglum
Hey,
chapter in
cool.
Silver Chair, so
rain before evening, I shouldn't wonder.
Hey, this is a great segue. I have a decoration that I'm considering putting in my office at work, but I don't know if it's I don't know if it's professional enough.
Okay. Show me this. Is it Puddleglum perchance? That would be amazing. No. Oh, are you kidding me?
It's
That is the most You have Rendon! Oh my gosh! That is like the one sword I want. That and
Can you
Glamdring.
wall hang that in an office?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Oh yeah.
110%.
Do it, man.
I can't believe you have Rendon.
You
I share
literally
an
have
office
to
with,
now.
share an office with a young mom too, so she'll be happy about that.
Heck yeah.
You can die mad. Live your life. You only live once, boy.
Yep.
If you get fired, it will be eternal glory.
I'm having trouble picking out Lego sets that look professional enough,
Dude, they're Lego sets. None of them are going to be professional.
That is not true. All of them. There are a lot of professional looking Lego sets. I was gonna say the botanical line is easy. Like probably the succulents.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna bring those in tomorrow, but I have the little peach blossom and the Statue of Liberty. Those are the only two that I have right now. Yeah. I'm thinking that Rivendell will probably go, and probably cap it close to that because that's a big one.
Yeah, Rivendell is massive.
Someone sent me a really nice looking light kit for it that's only like $30 too. So I might need to buy that on Amazon.
Once I have a place to display Rivendell, I might have to get that as well.
I need to get a humidifier too that can pump out the waterfall.
Yeah.
Just imagine that with lights.
Yes.
So cool.
Yeah.
My going through some of the stuff that we had in ours, the one that got inherited back to us, I came across several sets of the basketball spring legs. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I remember.
Oh yeah.
And I just remembered how much fun playing with those sets was and shooting the basketball with those.
Yeah. I don't have any spring legs, but recently after that they made a different attachment that you could just set a minifig into and then you could just spring the basketball from their hands.
I think we had the soccer ones too that had like the spring that went into the ground and you could shoot the soccer ball. It was really cool.
Yeah, now their soccer set is just a big golden blob.
Oh boy.
You want to talk about the smart brick sets? Do you guys know what those are?
Tell me about this. I don't know that I do. I might. Go ahead, tell me about
Alex, do you know about these?
He's me on mute and he's away from camera, I think.
Yeah, maybe he's gone. Well, Lego's been making a big push on specifically 8 Star Wars sets that are going to include. Well, first of all, they're going to be more expensive than the normal sets, which is already a lot. But they're going to include a little brick that makes lights and sounds that will make those lights and sounds if they're next to either a tile or a minifig that has a RFID chip in it.
Oh, interesting.
And it sounds like a fun idea, and it might end up being, but they have been pushing it as though the minifigs will make sounds and talk like the actual characters in the movies.
Mm-hmm.
But in all of the promotional material, it's just kind of murmurs and strange music. Like the Cantina band doesn't actually play the Cantina song.
Right.
So it's like, wow, what's going on here? You know, you're making these more expensive sets just to have them make little sounds and stuff. And there's a bunch of people really mad about it.
Yeah, it's a cool idea. It just needs proper execution. Sounds like they're probably having trouble executing, which makes sense. I mean, it's tiny space to be working with.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, for a little while, they've just been kind of missing, like they misprinted a sticker on the new USS Enterprise set, and then in their fix, they misprinted a different part of the same sticker.
You're kidding.
And then, you remember it said "to boldly go"? And so they fixed it to say "to boldly go."
Mm-hmm.
But when they fixed it, they swapped the Star Trek insignia, and they put they replaced the TNG one with the original one, which is wrong.
Why?
I don't know.
Oh, that's insane.
And don't you still have? Did you buy one of the Republic? Oh, the LATs with the wrong logo on it?
Yep.
Oh, Lego.
Yeah. Still waiting for that one to spike in value.
Yeah. But have you seen the smart brick sets, right?
Yeah, I've seen them.
Did you see the picture where they accidentally left a little piece of putty meant to tack the set to the table in like the center of the frame so it looks like chewed up gum?
No.
You gotta Google that. They took that picture off of the main Lego page, so you can't find it on there.
Oh no.
Oh man.
They're a $1 billion company.
All right,
How?
So you sound
How
like
does
you
this
know,
happen?
You know a really good deal about Legos. I had 90s or early 2000s. There were some sets, and I still can't figure out what they were. That were space related ones that had a lot of transparent green. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I remember those.
Transparent green.
Was it Mars?
Like neon green. Yeah. What was that?
Yeah. Mars mission.
That was probably the Mars.
I think I know.
Let me look.
I think I know what you're talking about. I'm not sure if it's Mars mission. Those sets had so much red around them that I'm not sure if it was.
Yeah,
those
no,
ones,
it's not Mars mission. I'm really interested to figure out what that was because, like, I still have a ton of those transparent neon green pieces in the Legos that I have, and I think they also had like blue. Like, I'm seeing some of these wheel designs that they have on some of these Mars ones, and yeah, they had these shapes, but they were blue. They had the transparent green and then like blue wheels.
Green. It might be. What's it called? I'm opening up a story to find out what the actual name was. It's probably not Blacktron because that was too old, but that used a lot of lime green.
It could be Blacktron, you said? Let me look.
Yeah, they also had. Not even going to tell me the name of it. Insectoids. which had some lime green, and a lot of blue, but that theme
I
didn't have a
think
lot
it
of
is
wheels.
Blacktron. Yeah, it is Blacktron for me.
Blacktron is old, man.
I'm old, man.
Cool.
I'm 36.
Yeah, no, Blacktron's older than that. Blacktron's like the 1970s.
Okay, Blacktron 2. Blacktron 2. Hold on. Yeah, it's Blacktron II. It's Blacktron 2.
Okay.
Yeah, Blacktron 2 looks like it's 91 to 93.
That sounds
okay,
right.
that makes sense.
Because I was born in 89, so that makes sense. It's a little earlier than I was expecting, but no, that makes sense. Is there a Blacktron 3? Although it's showing black wheels. Is there a Blacktron 3? Let's see. Because this is definitely like the exact right designs. Yeah, maybe. I'm mostly seeing Blacktron 2, but it's definitely these kind of designs on these spaceships.
Yeah.
So,
I vaguely remember this.
mm-hmm.
Alex, did I show you my new minifig display rack?
No, you did not.
Okay. I had to. Just the camera flippy. Oh, there it is. So I had to make. I have this one, but I had to make a new one for the first order and stuff to go on. So
Heck yeah.
now there are two of them.
Heck yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Are you still working on your like ninja mock or samurai?
No, I finished that one. It's in boxes, so I can't show it to you. But I also finished the Arc to Triumph. And I can draw pictures of that one. I brought it to the last Oaklug meeting.
Very cool.
Okay. I think I put them in the chat.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
But
That's
the roof
beautiful.
I just had to wait until they got tiles back on the brick wall at the store.
Yeah.
And I finally did, and I finished it that evening. But
very nice.
That's absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you.
Good work. I've always thought that we would have like a whole bunch of Lego people in the brood, and it just never panned out. And now I'm like, yes, next is Lego guy. There was a time when I wanted to do professional level Lego stuff. And I didn't follow. I think wrestling took over that, pro wrestling. But you know, I think that was the next thing. So that and robot combat. I was really into robot combat. So
yeah, I like it's so hard with. I mean, social media is just really hard to tap into if you want to make money that way. And so the Lego thing is I mean, I build with a club here in Oklahoma City, and I display at conventions, and I'll enter competitions when I see them and stuff like that. But probably not going to be a career. But maybe.
I love it though. It's really cool.
You're definitely
Alex
good
needs
enough
to get into it. I'm still trying to get Alex to one of our meetings.
Yep.
He'll get there eventually.
I got I got my photography professor to go to a meeting by telling him that he could give us all a talk on how to professionally photograph our sets and our builds and stuff.
Cool.
Because he's really into Lego, but not really building on his own. And so he's kind of been like, I don't know if I want to join them, because the group is just about, it's not really about collecting. It's more about building, creating. But no, he had a great time on the whole talk. And now I think he's going to end up joining, but
super cool. Very, very cool.
Yeah.
Ian, tell me more about this hobgoblin that I've been voicing and working on
Oh,
for you.
It's
Is
been
it
a
just
while
a bit
since I worked.
character?
Yeah, she's only in the one story. And that's it. There really isn't that much backstory. The hobgoblins are just little people that live in the earth and mostly get by stealing things and causing mischief.
He had
If you
me.
give them food,
Yeah.
if you give them food, they will do chores for you.
Mm-hmm.
But if you like piss them off, they will make your life miserable.
Right. The one I was voicing for Emrys, the third one, I kind of was doing Jolly Norman Osborn. in my own mind.
Interesting.
And he said, no, they sound like children, which was talked about slightly in the book, but it wasn't sound; it was look like children. Emrys mistakes one for a child, and then your exact direction was, as I said, are there any voices that sound similar to what you're trying to do? He said, Kaylee from Firefly, and I was like, interesting, okay. And then I channeled that and he was happy with it. But it was really kind of just strange. I'm like, why is there a hobgoblin that talks like Kaylee from Firefly? I'm expecting a backstory.
Yo. Hey, have you?
There's no backstory. They don't so much look like children as they look like adults that are the height of children.
Okay.
So they're just like really short people. They're basically hobbits. I base them on
like Debbie.
Hobbits. So yeah, Debbie is technically a hobgoblin by every standard. So but no, there's no backstory to speak of.
Have you read the Spiderwick Chronicles, Ian?
Yes.
Okay. What did you think of them?
Boy, I have mixed feelings. I didn't hate them. I felt like they were sort of a cheap Yankee-fied version of the Chronicles of Narnia.
That's fair. That's an entirely fair take.
Like she was trying to be Chronicles of Narnia and not quite getting there.
Mm-hmm.
It was a valiant attempt, but because she's not approaching it from a Christian background, there isn't the metaphysics involved. That's why that's one of the reasons I think that Christians write better fantasy and Christians write much better horror because we actually believe in it.
Yeah.
Like Lovecraftian horror is fine, but Lovecraft was an atheist. His contemporaries that also wrote horror in the same genre, much better in my opinion. Much better.
Interesting. Yeah.
So
I grew up listening to Spiderwick or reading Spiderwick Chronicles. And I went back and reread them, I don't know, 2 years ago, something like that. And was shocked by just how short they were, first and foremost, because they're like all of the books I read in like 3 hours. I read all of them in 3 hours.
It's not surprising.
Which was it was terribly surprising for me because I remember those being my entire childhood. Like that's what I was expecting. When
they came, that's funny. That's like crazy to me because that they came out when I was almost an adult. I was like 18, 17. No, I was younger than that. I was way younger than that. I was like 16 years old when those came out.
Yeah, I was born in 2002.
I keep forgetting that.
Yeah. No,
Joshua, we need to get rid of these starry-eyed youths. We need to get more people that some jaded millennials who are fed up with life in here.
They are our future. Don't talk about them like that.
I just paid him a compliment, okay?
But what the thing that surprised me most was how they're obviously written for kids and they're very simple. You're right in saying that it feels like someone trying to pull off Narnia and not quite getting it. But it built my tastes in some really deep ways. Like my love of world building. They're so well world built, and like the vibe of that world of the Spiderwick Chronicles, the hidden world around us, the old Victorian houses, all that type of stuff. Like, that influenced me way deeper than I thought it did.
And if you can imagine that in a Southern context, that's kind of where I was coming from with Walter Ulrich.
Yeah, I totally see that. I based off of what I can see, Walter Ulrich is kind of like Southern Jim Butcher.
Yeah,
or Southern Dresden.
I just bought the first Dresden book. I have yet to read it because I'm reading Dune, and I'm kind of reading it in chunks and then taking a break because it is a very dense book.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it, but it's very dense.
Did you ever finish reading that, not Asimov book? What was it? Stranger in a Strange Land, Heinlein.
I'm going to level with you, man. I was bored.
Okay, that's fair. It's a pretty boring book for about a third of it.
It wasn't getting to a point, and I was like, this is, I probably should have lowered my expectations because I was expecting it to be a bit more like John Carter of Mars, and it wasn't.
No.
It was like the opposite of that, and I was like,
it's written by the same guy who wrote Starship Troopers.
I know, and I was like, I would like this man's other books. I know that I would like this man's other books, but this one is just not getting to a point fast enough, and I really, I was listening to the audiobook while I was doing dishes, and at some point I was just like, I really just want to listen to some rock and roll. I don't want to hear this anymore.
That's fair. I forced myself to finish it.
Before Spiderwick gets too far afield, I wanted to mention that whole like kind of New England meets fantasy thing that there's a show on Netflix that I saw before we ever got rid of Netflix, the second time we had it, but there's this show, and I've only seen I think the first season. It might have been the first two, but there's apparently 3, called Lock and Key. Do you guys know about this?
I've heard of it.
Yeah, I actually really liked it. What I saw. I haven't finished it. I haven't gone back and looked at it a whole lot, but it felt like Spiderwick grown up to me. Honestly,
interesting.
It was really, really good. You guys should at least look into it, just for your own interests or whatever. Like I said, I don't know if it goes super gay at some point or whatever because Netflix, but like, I really, really enjoyed what I saw of it, which was either the first season or the first 2 seasons, and there's like 3 seasons it says. So, but it was basically a family moves to, I think it was, might have been Maine, might have been, somewhere more New Englandy. I can't remember, but this really amazing like Queen Anne style mansion, and they start to just uncover secrets and stuff like that. And there's kind of like, it reminded me of like if you took something like The Mummy with like a teenage cast. Like it mainly focuses around the teenagers in this family. And you take something like the puzzle solving element of the Mummy and like the sort of pseudo seriousness of the Mummy. Like they have a kind of a backhanded thing, and then mixed it with Spiderwick Chronicles. There's a little bit of the librarians in it too. If you ever saw the librarians,
Librarians is fun.
So yeah, librarians is. I think the world building is more fun than the actual show. But like
that's fair.
The world building is just so much fun. Like
However, Christian Kane is fantastic in everything he's in.
Oh yeah.
He redeems
You've seen him in
it.
Angel, right?
He's an angel?
You didn't know he's an angel? He plays a
I
villain in
really
Angel.
need to watch Buffy.
He plays an evil lawyer in Angel.
That tracks. That tracks
He's
so
fantastic.
much. Yeah.
You're being redundant. Evil lawyer? Come on.
Well, I'm just trying to show
him in
how
Leverage.
evil he is. It's like Jesus saying, "Truly, truly." I'm I'm using the intensity of the double.
I'm joking. One of my best friends is a lawyer. Anthony, if you're watching, I'm sorry.
We have a couple lawyers at church. I don't think they're evil. At least not fully.
All of us are a little evil. Come on.
No, we know Christian Kane from Leverage.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's really good at Angel.
Okay. I really need to watch Buffy.
Plus, you like David Boreanaz, right? Like, no, I thought you were you were more of a fan of him. Anyway,
I mean, I'm familiar with his work in not Castle, Bones. Yeah. And he's okay in that. He's fine.
But you can imagine like heartthrob younger version of David Boreanaz, like with a heartthrob young version of Christian Kane, like going back and forth on each other. And one's a lawyer. He's like, "You can't even touch me," and he's like, "Just watch me." You know, like it's just great.
That sounds very hammy.
Oh, it's fantastic. It's Buffy and Angel. Come on. Of course there's going to be ham, but it's also Joss Whedon ham, which is the most delicious ham.
What Joss Whedon thing did we just watch? Oh, yeah, Titan AE.
I still need to watch Titan AE, but yeah.
It's pretty good. No. It's fun.
Yeah. Yep. Have you seen that one, Ian?
I've been meaning to watch that one. I've been meaning to watch that one for years, actually.
Yeah.
What did you say about it?
I remember.
Oh, is it animated?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I've heard of this.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Ian.
I remember when it came out, and I wanted to see it then, but we never did for some reason. And I've been wanting to see it for years, because I don't know, it just looked like a good movie, and the fact that they had Creed in the previews.
it's Don Bluth doing Treasure Planet on less of a budget.
Yes.
That's what it feels like. It feels like exactly what it is.
I felt like from the previews, Treasure Planet meets the other one, Atlantis. Lost Empire.
No.
Yeah.
Not really. There's very little Atlantis in it. I also like Atlantis more than Treasure Planet. So
animated adventure movies that came out in that era were so good.
What?
Be right back, guys.
He knows.
He's going.
Debbie loves Treasure Planet.
It is objectively one of the best adventure movies I've ever seen. Oh,
it is. It's absolutely wonderful. It is.
Yes.
It's pitch perfect. It does everything well. It improves on the source material. Like it pushes boundaries as far as technology goes. And Disney gave it the short stick. So
yeah,
like you've got all of that going for it. I like Atlantis better. I think I enjoy Atlantis a lot more.
I listen to the end title from Treasure Planet like once a week.
The end title. The only song I know from Atlantis is the I want a moment to be real.
Be real. The end title is so much better than that song. It's so good. I always know where you are. Legitimately one of the best songs in a Disney movie, in my opinion.
That's real high praise, man. Like, are you including the Renaissance stuff or?
Okay, yeah, that is a tall order.
I was gonna say, like, whenever you say best song in a Disney movie, you're competing with like Hail as Old as Time and Belle and Hellfire, and like there's a lot vying for that position.
Yeah, okay. I mean, my personal favorite, one of my personal
Totally
favorites, Renaissance era is okay. Pretty much all the songs in The Lion King, honestly.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah.
That was my favorite movie when I was a kid.
Yeah. From the day we
Alex, that reminds me. I finally listened to the full Broadway soundtrack to Beauty and the Beast.
What'd you think?
Mm-hmm. There was a lot of stuff in there that was really good. There were a few things that, especially performances, that I'm just like, guys, I get it. You're on stage. You're trying to yell to the back of the theater, but like, come on.
Yeah. The performances are definitely better in the original.
Yes. Like I've said before, I've gone on and on. Just the sound design and the voice direction and everything on Beauty and the Beast is one of the best in any animated feature ever.
Oh, yeah.
But there's a few story elements and things and stuff that's making me want to actually like take the time to do a full comparative essay on the three variants that we have: the live action, the animated, and the Broadway. But then like bring in elements of like the various non-Disney, non-Gaston Bell, like Beauty and the Beast, and just talk about how
what pieces of the story, particularly from the Broadway, because that's the one I know the best.
They really bulked out the Something There arc in the Broadway.
Yep.
They really bulked it out. And there was the King Arthur stuff in particular was excellent. I remember us talking about that briefly at some point. Like there's the additional Gaston number made me cackle.
It's so good.
Oh my goodness, it is intense. I played that for Casey. We had an impromptu date. Sorry, Ian, I'll finish saying this. We had an impromptu date because the kids got an opportunity to spend the night at somewhere with a friend, and we went to go eat, and I played Me, and I played, what was the other one right around that spot that was really good? Oh, the one with her and Maurice.
Yeah.
And it reminded me of her and her dad. So I played that one, and I played Me. And she's like, I am the least feminist person in the world. And that offended me. Anyway, go ahead, Ian.
So, I actually wrote 2 essays for my blog about Beauty and the Beast.
Nice.
I think I read at least one of them.
Did you?
I think he's saying he has new ones.
I haven't published them yet. So
I would have sworn that you did one on Beauty and the Beast like 2 years ago.
Oh crap! I've published a lot of content. I don't know. I don't think I have.
I thought you had. I could be wrong. Like you probably know your Substack better than I do. So
no, I legitimately don't. I got stuff on there I forgot about.
Okay, one sec. I'll go search. You can say what you were saying.
There isn't that much more to say. I wrote one on Gaston because I was irritated with the Gastonists. And
Yes.
not irritated with the Gaston. It's more like giving them a warning. Like, don't get into this, man. Do not go down that road because that road leads to nowhere good.
Yep.
We had a friend recently, Ian, that was doing the Gaston thing, but he did make one point that was interesting, because he's actually like legit. He was saying, yeah, this is more valuable. This is valuable as a rhetorical tool against the alphaba sort of thing. It's like, well, how do you like it when it comes from the other end, sort of a deal. When you take a villain and you change it, whatever, and blah blah blah. I was like, okay, right, but we also don't want to be literarily ignorant. And the second act for Beauty and the Beast completely destroys any credibility of Gaston possibly being looked at as a good person. So therefore, why don't we do this with John Silver instead?
Oh, there you go.
Right?
John
like
Silver.
a whole story from John Silver's perspective, being the good guy. That would be amazing.
John Silver is... I legitimately love that character. He's so hard to take seriously as... Not take seriously. Because you can take him seriously as a villain, but it's so hard to hate him.
Yeah.
He's just...
Well, I mean, he's diabolical, and there are things that he does that are diabolical in the story, but you want to love him, right? So yeah.
He's a complex character. Dang, I might need to write an article about him too.
Yep.
But
anyway, what were you saying before that? Oh, you got to go?
No. What was I saying before that? Yeah, I also wrote one on the Beast where I basically said that the Beast is not a monster. The Beast is all of us.
Right. Yeah. The Beast is fallen man. That's literally what they were doing by naming him Adam. Anyway.
Yeah.
Exactly. But anyway, before I go, I got to show you what I found at the thrift store.
What do we got? CD.
Best of Meatloaf.
Yes. Wonderful.
Speaking of Broadway and musicals.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
indeed.
I got to call it a night. It was good talking with you guys.
Right.
Much love, Ian.
Great talking with you, Ian. Love you, man.
Love you too. Good night.
Did Abe head on? Let me see here.
No, Abe's there.
No, he's still here. Okay, cool.
Yeah, he's just muted.
I just have it set on. Video showing video participants only on video, so I had no clue.
Yeah.
But anyway,
no, you're absolutely right about me. I will I will occasionally just start singing that, and Debbie will come in as I'm hitting that final me, and she'll be like, "You're singing that again?" Like, yes.
Sorry, I was gone for a second. I'm
That's all
making
good.
making a survey for school, and I wanted to ask people what region they're from, but a couple other group members were like, well, we should ask states instead. And I have to go in and put in 50 different responses.
Oh, no.
So I'm giving them a bunch of crap about that.
Yep.
Oh. Yeah. But do you see why I like the Broadway musical so much better?
I can see why you would like it more. Like I said, like for me, the animated just still sticks harder because of everything that, and even just if it was just audio to audio, like the movie would stick for me harder.
Oh yeah,
but
absolutely.
But I really, really do love the bulked out second act. Into the third act. It was really, really good stuff. I actually, this is the other thing. You like Human Again. I did not. I listened to the album and I went, okay, no. It fits here.
Yeah.
Right? Like it fits in the Broadway musical. It does not fit in the movie.
It does not fit in the movie at all. Like the movie is nigh on perfect.
Right.
Like there is one pacing issue. It like right in that second act where you were saying something there that wasn't there before. Like that whole number, it's just a hair rushed. Just a hair rushed. But it is, other than that, perfect. It is a perfect movie. It has the highest rated movie on my scoring system. Like all of that.
So there are 3. Let me just plug this in real quick. There are 3 musical numbers that come from various movies that I think are the epitome of telling a wide story over the course of time and making you feel the time in a very short amount of time. And they are A Million Dreams from the Greatest Showman, Something There, not Something There. What is the name of that one? Why am I blanking on that one? Anyway, the other one that I was thinking of was Deliver Us from the Prince of Egypt.
That's fair. Yeah.
But let me find the other one. It's from the Swan Princess. Trying to remember the name of it. Did you ever see the Swan Princess?
Yeah.
1994. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It's This Is My Idea.
Okay.
Do you remember that one?
I don't remember that number.
When you get a chance, go back and watch that one, because you probably find it on YouTube, no problem. But it is so good. It has to go from that, basically be their entire childhood growing up together. Odette and Eric, or not Eric. Is that his name? Can't remember. Anyway, but yeah, so it is excellent. Okay. And so those 3, Swan Princess is an underrated musical as well, honestly. It swings way above its weight class being an off Disney thing.
Yeah.
But point being, I want one of those to replace Something Here or Something There. I want that kind of a thing that's like, it makes you feel the time going by.
Yeah.
And I think that's what Something There is trying to do, but it's literally like 2.5 minutes. Give me 5 minutes. Give me a 5-minute song.
Yeah.
And I think it's Beauty and the Beast is perfect.
Yeah. Yep. It just needs a little bit more right there.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, it's literally a perfect movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I will say, even with it being literally a perfect movie, except for that, I think that the Broadway is a significantly better story, significantly better retelling of Beauty and the Beast than the perfect movie is, just because they had the extra time. As you said, like Human Again fits, Home, fleshing out Gaston with the absolutely legendary song Me, like all of that.
Right.
Like it's so the Broadway takes everything about the movie except for the performances and it cranks it up to 11.
Right.
And I just adore that. And it makes the whenever I go back and watch the movie, it makes the movie, it makes all of the that one error in the movie, that one thing that's just short of perfect, like it really exacerbates it.
Yeah. We got a attachment here. What do we got? Ewoks Battle for Endor.
That's the best movie. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh man.
I think I've seen that one, but it's been forever.
I genuinely love that movie.
I believe you.
You have to get through the first movie in that 2-part series is terrible. You just have to get through the first or the second one where like all of her family dies in like the first 5 minutes, and then you get to watch the good part.
Oh,
Okay.
boy.
Is it on Disney Plus?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll have to watch it again.
I don't know that I've ever seen it.
Start with
I might have, but
start with the first
I
one.
don't remember.
I just discovered them on Disney Plus like a year and a half ago, and
Oh, one thing on
I
Disney
enjoyed
Plus that was
week.
good that I saw recently, the Goofy movie documentary.
Oh yeah,
Did
I
you
put
get to
that
see
in my
that?
I've heard
watch
that that's
list. I
really
haven't
good.
seen that.
Yeah, it was really good. It wasn't like a blow me away documentary or anything, like, but it was really good, and it just shows a lot of really Disney shies away from making any of their executives, even former executives, look bad. Katzenberg included in official stuff anyway. They don't mind saying it, the people who worked with him, like, but they don't put it out there, you know.
Yeah.
And it was really, really interesting to see them kind of really lean into how bad Katzenberg was, particularly on this project because of the whole Steve Martin thing. You know about that, right?
No.
He wanted Steve Martin to play Goofy. Exactly. And Kevin
Once
Lima
again,
and the other people had to express to him why that was a bad idea.
you mean they had to do something beyond just like showing a picture of Steve Martin and a picture of Goofy and saying, I need you to explain to me why this is a bad idea without me telling you, because I need to know you're not a moron.
So what they actually did was they had Bill Farmer record all his lines in his own voice to show that a normal voice doesn't work for this. However, one really good thing came out of it. The quiet scene where Pete is talking with Goofy in the hot tub about Max. They used a good chunk of his lines as just Bill Farmer's voice for that scene. And it works because Goofy never had that register. He never had a serious register before that. And so his normal voice, actually, they took takes from that they did as like the gag reel type thing. And of course, Bill Farmer had to go through the terrible process of trying to be Goofy, but not in Goofy's voice. And know that they're trying to replace him because he knew everything. He knew that like they were trying to get Steve Martin to do this, do his job. And they're like, no, we need you to do this to save your own job. And he's like, okay, no pressure. And so it ended up working out in the end, but good gracious, that's one of the few times Katzenberg ever relented on one of his big ideas.
Once again, Sideways calling Jeffrey Katzenberger the Katzenbutt is the best way to refer to him.
That and him trying to replace part of your world in The Little Mermaid are his two biggest, like, what is wrong with you? Anyway, go ahead.
Speaking of, Sideways is back on YouTube. He just came out with a video like 3 days ago.
Oh, did he? I didn't see it. Let me.
It's on Hellfire.
Add that.
It's
cool.
Specifically on Hellfire. It's on the music in Hunchback at large, but it's specifically on Hellfire. It's very interesting. He ends up pointing at. He points out that the music in like almost all of the numbers in Hunchback of Notre Dame are just the theme, like the theme measure, either inverted or transposed.
Yeah.
Like the entire show is just the theme, with variation made transformed in different ways.
Right.
It's real interesting.
Now I really want to share with you my my thing. Just because I did some cool stuff with it that's very, very leitmotify for the prophecy, and I really do want your thoughts on it. So I'm going to go ahead and do the screen share thing, because that will share my audio while minusing you in a way that it's not going to come through. And go ahead and play this. Like I said, it is super stripped back from what you've been hearing so far. Think of it more as the arrangement than as like anything close to the final version, right? But these are the melodies I'm wanting to do. So let's see here. Share screen and just do entire screen, this one. And you should be able to join that.
I'm in.
And then I will. Okay, here we go. Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Reed Jones was a farmer just north of Atlanta. His wife laid sick in bed, just picture it, can't you? A baby in her womb, a storm raging outside. The lightning locked and then the storm poured from the skies. The wind and rain battered their tiny Georgia town. The hails and gales tore power knives down. The back window'd been knocked out by flying debris, and there was no help that either of them could see. Emily Reed's wife, her complexion was shiny. Nausea, pain, and cold racked all of her body. She moaned and cried and prayed it was just the flu, but Reed Jones had no clue what to do. He set a candle on the nightstand and tucked in his ailing wife and slammed his knees down to the floor to beg God for her life. Please, Lord, please, God, save my wife and child. The wind started blowing and there came something wild. When they calmed the rain, they stopped, but what came was a storm indeed. Like crinkled at the edges of the walls, golden as rotting weed, and fading in as the room became light was a figure about 8 feet tall. His statue not on that door of the Joneses, but seemed to stretch their wall. He seemed like the Cherokee man, wild and free. Could he be? Cowboy clothes and long black goatee, spirit of the South. Reed stared at the strange messenger, wild and free. Could he be an angel from God to help me? There's nothing I can do. Then the angel spoke his message, and the voice was deeper than the depths of Chattahoochee. And this is what he said. Reed Jones, good and faithful, certain your wife will be safe from death's dark current. Your daughter is well, but she'll be born with power, or wither before her eyes will cower. And with God's help she will withstand great adversity. She will lose everything, but she will learn this homily. If Christ is with us, who can be against us? Your daughter, Reed Jones, will stand for justice. And just like that, the angel was gone before he could say a word. He jumped back up to his precious wife. By love and worry he whispered, but his wife lay there asleep and warm, her color now rosy red, and her breathing was as calm and relaxed as the baby that laid within her in that bed. Reed Jones cried with utter relief as the sky above turned red too, praising God Almighty in heaven, for there was nothing he could do. A few weeks after that, Emily Burke from Brittle Bones, a daughter with brown hair, and they named her Cyrus Jones.
There you go. You're muted.
That transition out of the prophecy is it just kills all of your momentum for the song.
Yes. I'm aware. That's still a sectional issue that I'm having.
Yeah.
But the individual sections.
The individual sections are good. Like it all sounds good. I like the whatever that syncopated beat you have is.
Mm-hmm.
I think that feels good. That feels very much like what you need. I'm having trouble picturing how exactly that's going to work with your like more hard rocky instrumentation that you've been doing to match with the like storm feel, the vibe that you get from having a storm.
Yeah.
But like I do like the syncopation there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hello there, Daniel.
Hey, Daniel.
Hey, guys. Oh,
Yeah.
goodness. Work with something.
Yeah, you could talk about that in a second. Alex is finishing giving me feedback on one thing.
Yeah. Other than that, like, I like the tune. The tune works well.
Did you like the new section?
Yes, the new section talking about Zeke. There was one rhyme in there that I thought was just a little bit too perfect.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what it was.
We can figure that out later, but yeah.
Yeah.
But
other than that, I thought that was good.
That is an actual Cherokee folk song flipped to minor.
Okay.
Yeah, it's called Cherokee Morning Song. So it's flipped to minor. And then obviously like, so we're doing Zeke's leitmotif, gonna be Zeke's leitmotif. And then we go to Sirius's leitmotif during the prophecy flipped to minor.
Yeah. And Sirius's leitmotif is the da 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 da.
Yes, that's the minor version of her leitmotif. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So. Yep. And so the whole thing is A minor. The syncopation you're referring to is me basically taking. Well, what I was doing previously was a shuffling 4/4 and then I changed it to 6/8. The 6/8, you can count it either way. It's one of those things like you really can count it either way because it's slow enough. But the syncopation you're referring to is a 6/8 time signature. And so yeah, the speed and the pitch, which the key is A minor. I know. Anyway, but that's all in check. Like, I can do this. The problem at the moment is Suno really can't cover multiple melodic sections beyond 2 minutes unless it has slightly more freedom to change those melodies, and I'm unwilling to change them. Like in bulk, right? Like across. And so I end up trying to fix transitions between the sections, and this is the closest I've been able to actually get it.
And it sounds good, but that transition out of the prophecy.
Like, I know.
It just cannot get it.
Oh, I know. But you can tell with this one that it's doable, is my point.
I mean, I've always known it's doable.
Yeah. So,
like, I've always known that it's doable. You'll get it eventually, I'm sure.
Yeah. I may have to honestly wait for the next Suno update. Like, we just had a Suno Studio update, but yeah.
I'm kind of becoming unsure that AI will be able to do it, but I know it's doable.
Yep. Whatever the case may be, the point is, like, using this to get it arranged has been a big help, and I am probably going to be talking with Jesse pretty deeply on this and figuring out what we need to do, because he's got the music end of this really down pat, and
I'd love to hear what
simple song.
I'd love to hear his thoughts whenever you guys do that.
It's such a simple song. I feel like we could legitimately like straight record this, but it would have to be the right guitar sound. We'd have to get someone who could actually play the lick, because I don't want to do without the lick that I had on the other one. I love that lick. It wasn't in this demo, but the riff is great. And like I said, I'm just trying to figure out what to do from here. So anyway, thanks for talking about it. I'm glad you liked the sections, because you were saying like that one section really stuck in your craw when it was getting faster and on top of his head was a black cowboy hat obscuring his eyes and nose, all that. You didn't like that. And you like this a lot better, I think, which is the main thing that I wanted to get at.
I think that this works better for the vibe of the song. I think that this works for your voice better, and I think it works for the character of Zeke better.
Right. I'm seriously considering having Jesse be Reed.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I'm sure he would.
Yeah. Anyway, so Daniel, what's up? Talk with you now.
Nothing much. Just resolved like a big old crisis at work that kept me over 40 minutes.
Lame.
Yeah, it was really lame. Can't really say a whole lot, but some other coworkers really badly screwed up, and then other coworkers were trying to come into their defense, and it's like, no, I'm just going to lay this out for you. You all kind of effed up. Just majorly. It was really bad and horribly unethical what happened, and it was just like, there's no excusing or escaping this, is what it is. Y'all got to deal with it, and I'm a be the whistleblower. I ain't any of your friends. I'm your coworker. You screw up, you're dealing with special needs clients. You cannot do this.
Yep.
Yeah. It is what it is. But and love that y'all are creating and stuff. I'm gonna pick up my order real quick. Bye.
Sure, you're good. Oh boy. So, what's going on with you outside of baby? Anything?
No.
Didn't think so.
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so either. That's kind of a given.
What was it? Out of 10, you don't have to do details, but out of 10, how was delivery? Like 10 being like swimmingly smooth, happy, whatever, and 0 being I died of a panic attack.
7.
7. Okay, that's good.
7.
That's
high
good.
7.
Nice.
That's good. Good to hear. Good to hear. All right, man. Have a good one, Abe. Have a good one.
See you, Abe.
Bye. I didn't catch who that guy was.
Abe is
Abe's,
one of Alex's friends.
Yeah, one of my friends from here.
Cool.
Oh. I probably need to get going as well. So
Bye.
I'll hang with you for a little bit, Daniel.
Love you guys. See ya.
Cute.
Have a good one, Alex. Love you, man.
Bye.
Oh man, I don't like being the. Oh goodness,
The adult.
defender, the adult in the room, the defender of the helpless, the voice of the voiceless guy, and like, yeah, let me just rip a few faces off because that's kind of what needs to happen tonight.
So let's mark Spider-Man off your list. Anyway.
Yeah, no, I go full Punisher.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
If needed.
Or at least Wolverine.
Yeah, like I don't really. If it came down to it, I don't really fight so much as I just rip a throat out.
Right.
Like, is what it is. It's like, oh, big guy, cool. Hey, find a voice box. I'm tinker with it.
There you go.
But no, it's kind of the vibe I had to go with. It was just, and I'm getting swarmed with notes from my other job. Give me a sec.
You're good.
I am picking up an emergency double quarter pounder. Yeah. I'm watching my budget. I'm nearing the end of it. I'm gonna have to do a couple of weeks without fast food, but it is what it is.
Yeah. I understand. Oh boy. I had a good evening talking with Ian was on earlier, and Abe and Alex. It was pretty good. Glad to see Alex. He showed some pictures of James in the chat if you want to see him. Also showed him on camera for a little bit earlier.
I'm driving, so give me a second.
Obviously.
Thank you. I don't normally go to Mickey D's, but it's right here.
It's one of those kind of nights. I understand.
If I didn't have to work, it would be something a little stronger, but if I didn't have to work tomorrow, it would be a much stronger item, but it is what it is. Yeah, it's one of those nights. Looking forward to tomorrow. I gather all my things, and then right after my first job, I go to the trade school and I apply, and I do not have to work at the group home, so I get a bit of a break. Although with how tonight worked, I'm going to make sure my supervisor knows I am on call, because if there's a situation like what happened tonight, I will come and do some of that. Just saying.
Right.
Like, if you need me to, I'll clock out to do it too. I'm going to have fun doing it. Like, my goodness, that one had me riled. Yeah. The more I learned about it, the more I learned it's not so much like an individual I have an issue with. Top down, the whole structure is just like institutionalized laziness where it's like, yeah, well, like, I technically did my job. It's like, yeah, you technically did your job, and then like human rights violation over here.
Yep.
So how about we just do the most ethical thing and then kind of work backwards and let ethics define whatever your policy is?
Right.
Because you're trying to reverse engineer something that's pretty well already laid out.
Yeah.
It's really stupid. Really, really stupid.
So, what else has been on your mind lately, if anything? We've talked about a whole bunch of stuff lately. It's been ladies and trade school and work and whatever else. What else has been on your mind?
The ladies, I kind of killed off all not the ladies, but the conversation.
I hope you didn't kill off all the ladies anyway.
No, that's like a plot point in a horror novel over here. But no, that's funny because while I'm talking with these ladies, oh my goodness, all my signals got crossfired there. That sounded really bad. I promise I'm innocent of everything. Brain, stop incriminating me. Goodness. I've been working on just playing with ChatGPT with the Midnight Accord, fleshing out the rogues gallery. And while I'm doing that, I find that I'm just kind of listening almost involuntarily. It feels almost involuntarily. Like I will turn on like an identification discovery crime documentary in the background.
Right.
Half the time I'm not even really paying attention to it. It's just like I need a villain idea and I'm struggling. And I really like the idea that most 90% of the villains they deal with are just regular people who do monstrous things and kind of lean into possible paranormal territory. Like the reoccurring villain, his name is going to be Kane. And he's a serial killer, this nasty, awful guy. He has his modus operandi. I won't really he specifically targets like young people, young women, especially as a lot of them tend to do. And he's of the mindset like he thinks he is fighting against a Cthulhu-esque threat in a way. Like he's sort of pushing back the inevitable by doing these things. I haven't fully fleshed them out, but it's just a general concept. Yeah. I don't know. I'm working on it. I'm toying on it. That I'm trying to get my sleep schedule in order so that I can actually work out time to work on the Maiden's Child. Because really all Aaron and I need to do is if we're each getting 200 words a day, we get it done in under a year.
Right.
Like, it's a manageable goal. Like, we could do 200 words, and then there's going to be weeks where we are off and can sprint. So, that's starting to crystallize. So, but most of my effort right now, most of my mental energy has been going to trying to get back into the flow of work and then applying for the trade school. So,
gotcha.
Yeah, making sure I have all my ducks in a row for it, and I do. It just took a bit. I hate the paperwork side of things. Hate it.
Yeah.
I'll live. I'm not. It's been ages since I've had a quarter pounder from here, and I'm probably going to end up regretting doing this, but
I've never had a problem stomach-wise from McDonald's unless it was actually like rancid, you know?
Not so much. Just like that, man, that's like $12 I could have spent elsewhere, you know? But it's budgeted out. It's fun.
Right.
kind of fun. But no, I've just been an ADHD workaholic gremlin for the longest time, and I just want to write and be creative, and I can't. It sucks. But that's pretty much all I got, I think.
So I'll ask some questions then. What about? I don't know that I've ever asked you. What is your favorite musical?
Musical?
Yeah.
The only one that really comes to mind.
I feel like everybody has at least one musical they like, at least.
The only one that really... Oh, wait.
Disney movies count if they have songs that the characters sing.
Singing in the Rain.
Singing in the Rain's a good one.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Singing in the Rain. I always remember The Sound of Music as like one of the first ones I watched.
Yeah. Great movie.
Yeah, that one's really, really good. Good story.
Yep.
Yeah, that one's good. I can't help but remember the meme where she's on the field and she's spinning and she just got the guns ablazing.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you ever see The Greatest Showman?
Oh yeah. I've seen that one.
I love that. I liked it. It's so good.
I really, really like that one. And then like all of the weirder cousins and sister made it into a thing because like half of them were bearded ladies and the other half were queer. And,
yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
So and it was like, oh, that's fun in theory, but then y'all made it about sex. So
right. Like, yeah, exactly. And it definitely is there for the one song, but like the This Is Me song, but like honestly the story is just so solid. Obviously Barnum was a lot more gray than that and all the whatever, but like I don't even care. The story is just so good. And the song that always really gets me is From Now On, when he's going home, when he realizes like he hits rock bottom and then he goes home. That song is just so incredible.
Oh, I think I'm remembering Never Enough.
Yes, Never Enough is good. Mm-hmm. Yep.
I remember.
And then, the other one that's my favorite is A Million Dreams.
Oh,
Every night I lie in bed. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, that one's good.
Did you ever see Reepicheep, the Genetic Opera?
What?
Reepicheep, the Genetic Opera.
I was hoping that what spoke for itself. No.
You'd probably like it. It is a hard R. Keep that in mind. There's some nudity. It's not super crazy over the top or anything, but it's more of a violence thing. It is a sci-fi dystopia. Are you still there?
Cutting out.
Yes. Okay. All right.
What's up?
Coming onto Wi-Fi probably. So
yes,
So it is a sci-fi dystopia where people basically like get all kinds of plastic surgery upgrades, and if you don't pay, the repo man comes and takes it back.
Okay.
And the whole thing is in song like Hamilton.
It's in what? Like Hamilton?
In song. The whole thing is in song. Yeah.
Oh man, I really don't like when musicals do that.
Where it's all completely in song? You don't like that?
Generally, it's like, give me a breath. Like, let me breathe.
Well, I mean, it has pauses between songs, but it's like they don't have the, but yeah, I understand.
No, yeah, it's just like, generally, I just find that so overwhelming.
Well, I think you'd like Repo if you get a chance to see it, so.
I need to give more musicals a shot. I totally left my drink down there too.
Well, and that's a much more intense musical, less like happy, crazy feelings, whatever, and more like this is a really intense story. So I thought you might like it.
Yeah, I'm sure I appreciate it. It's weird. It's like that seems to be what I gravitate towards. Is just
grim, dark stuff.
Intense, like dark, but I just want stories where like the good guys actually feel like they triumphed over something.
Right.
If it's too easy, it just doesn't feel like it mattered. So.
Right.
That's like my whole thing with the latest thing of Stranger Things. I watched it because, well, I had already finished 4 seasons of it, and it kind of faked me out because the 4th season, you had a major character death, and one gets horribly maimed, and things, they're just at the end of the rope, end of the line, and then they just kind of hand wave everything of like they've patched holes and they fixed problems that you don't see. It's like, can you just show me the repair process of this? How, and then like undo it and then make it worse and worse and worse and worse, and then very end they pull it off.
Yep.
But I didn't do half of that, and it was frustrating.
Yeah, I hear you.
That's why we just need to get out there and get all our stuff made.
Well, I am going to have to start wrapping things up here and everything, so.
Yeah, same. I gotta get myself in bed. I shouldn't have grabbed this burger, but it is what it is.
You need to eat. Anyway, love you, man. You have a great night.
Bye.
Bye.